Are you rude? I'm not playing.
Oh, sit quietly for a minute, guys.
1, 2, 3, go. 1, 2, 3, go.
Okay, we're out here at my camp. This is our one camp you probably haven't seen yet. Apologize if it's loud, I'll try to speak a little louder. But we're out in Big Bay area on the Wilson Creek. Dad's got another bell over there. But yeah, I'm getting set up to do some shooting. Family over there, Dad in the background with the kids. My mom, my wife's behind a tree. Dogs are running around. Yeah, little gazebo my dad built. Anyways, I don't think it's gonna focus on me, but stay tuned. We'll get some shooting today, hopefully. Morning. It is the next day. Today is Sunday. Yesterday we went out to camp. It was beautiful outside. Like 60 something. Today it's like 30, 32, 30 if you're lucky. Got a little snow coming down. Got a little snow last night. Alrighty, so I didn't film any of this yesterday because it was just I'm kicking myself in the ass now from not filming it because it was incredible. But anyways, it was fun. We had a good time. Me and my brother-in-law Tim, we went out to Sandpit just down from camp, and we took our 22s out. He had a Savage Mark II, and I got a Ruger 1022 with a bull barrel that I had picked up from a friend of mine for 150 bucks or something cheap. And I haven't really shot it since I bought it 2 years ago, whatever it was. But we decided to go out and do some shooting, and the first thing that really happened, yes, I just want to show you here. All right, so here's the Ruger 1022 that I have. It's got a Tapco Intrafuse stock on it, and the bull barrel, beastly. It's unloaded, don't worry. Chamber's clear. Can't see in there, but it doesn't matter. Anyways, first thing that happened when we got there is I went to pull this scope ring off because I knew I was going to have to make adjustments to this scope because originally this one wasn't tight and it was flopping around when I got there. So I had to tighten it down, and I knew I was going to make adjustments. So when I went to take this off, this whole entire piece backed out. This whole entire part of the scope, all of this right here came out. And it threads into like right here. This is the ring of it. And it threads into the scope itself. Well, this whole thing, the scope cap was stuck. This thing just backed all the way out, and all of a sudden I was holding on to the scope ring adjustments and freaking the scope cap, and I'm looking at it like, what the hell? My brother-in-law Tim looks at me and goes, well, that ain't good. So right away we didn't expect much, but I screwed it back in as tight as I could, finger tightened it, got the scope ring or scope cap to come off, and was able to make some adjustments. And surprisingly, at 50 yards, I started off hitting high, and then I lowered it, and I lowered it too much, then I came back up, where it was like this, either way. But anyways, these are my final 2 shots at 50 yards. They're touching, so the bull barrel definitely does its job. But I was surprised that even though this crappy, I think it's a Tasco or something, I don't even know what it is, a Simmons 3-9 by 40, crummy scope by any means that fell apart, was able to hold any decent amount of a group at 50 yards. So we stretched out to 100 yards, and we're shooting shotgun shells. And I was able to hit him a little easier because of the bull barrel against his Mark II was a little bit easier. And I think he would have fixed 4-power scope. I'm not 100% on that though. But then we stretched it out even further, and I shot this tinfoil ball at 170 yards. But it was hiding behind a beer can. We had a beer can that Tim had shot and tipped over, and I could only see the top half of the tinfoil ball. And I was able to actually hit it. But anyways, we had such a good day, and I didn't record any of it. So I'm sorry I didn't have any of that footage, but I'm going to try to smack some footage in here today of us. Hopefully doing some plinking. I don't know. We're going to see. The weather's kind of crap, and I'm feeling a little rough from yesterday. But we had a great time yesterday out camp, and it was just nice to be out. Now we got the weather changing for us. Beautiful outside. But anyway, stay tuned. We'll hopefully get some footage put in for you. Hope this wasn't incredibly boring. I do shoot guns other than pellet guns. I shoot, 22 long rifles and different .308 calibers and all kinds of different rifles and shotguns and everything. So guns are guns, pistols, yay. Anyways, stay tuned. We'll get some shooting footage hopefully, and you guys can see some slow motion. I think I got some video of my sister shooting a beer can at 75 yards and a propane canister, empty propane tank canister, 5-pounder or whatever, at 70 yards. So I think I'll throw that in here real quick and give you something to look at. All right, here we go. Have a great day. And it is a 2-stage, so it should go easily and then come up against some resistance. That's the second stage. Once you squeeze to that second stage, that's when it's going. Ah! Smoked her! Where are you ready? Ooh, I didn't see it. No.
Where did it go?
Just to one side or the other. It looked like it hit a branch right behind it. Yeah. Try the thumb squeeze and see if that makes it a little easier. Yep, I heard it that time. Perfect. Right dead center too. Alrighty. So we're here today. Snow has melted. It's still pretty cold outside, but it's tolerable. I figured I'd try to throw a video together. I was thinking about something the other day, and this is one of my old pellet guns that I had since I was a kid. As a matter of fact, me and my cousin Bob, we pedal our bikes about 5.5 miles to the local township hall. They were having a Cummins building and a tool and all kinds of sale. It was a tool sale, but they had all kinds of random stuff. It was like a flea market basically, but they traveled from place to place in the back of a semi. Well, they had one of these pellet guns there for $20. So we pedaled our bikes there, picked one up, and made it back. Took it out of the package for funsies, put a pellet in it, poked it at something that was flying around, landed in a tree, didn't expect to shoot it, shot it, hit it, killed it. Couldn't believe the sights were on, and that was the very first shot I shot out of this gun. Me and Bob will never forget it. It was quite the experience, but yeah, anyways, today I'm bringing it here. I got some, turn you around here a little bit. I got my modeling clay block set up over here. And what I did is I just went over and I peeled a little bit of clay out of the corner of the block and I brought it over here and I set it up. You can see it just under the gun there. I'll back this out a little bit. But I got some clay BBs that I rolled up, different sizes, and they're not obviously perfect by any means, but I'm gonna try them in the pellet gun. What do you think is gonna happen when I put these clay BBs in that pellet gun and shoot it at the clay block over there? Do you think clay is just gonna turn to mush on the inside of the barrel and foul it up and not do anything? Do you think the clay is gonna come out in a big wad and act like a BB? Do you think it's gonna come out like a shotgun shell and just spray? Do you think it's not gonna come out at all? I mean, what do you think? We're gonna test it out and see what happens here. So I'm gonna set those down so they can cool off. And when I'm warming up my body temperature, the stiffer they are when the cold temperature sounds good to me. I'm gonna take you guys over to here, adjust you a little bit, get you focused, zoom you in a smidge, and I'm gonna take a shot at it. Alrighty, so here we go. First I'm gonna open it up, find one that's about the right size. Make it a little bit fit. Alright, she's in there. Not snugly, but not too bad. Aiming at the clay block. Here we go. 3, 2, 1. Yeah, I'll honestly say I didn't expect that. Alright, let's try this again. Let's try this again. I'm gonna put another one in there. This one's a little big, so I gotta flatten out a little bit more like a slug rather than a BB. She might tumble. Here we go. 1, 2, 3. She did tumble. Alright. Cat's coming in the background here, but we should be alright now. You can see it worked. It tumbled. And it's sitting right there. It's dirty. You can see the rifling in the, oh, you can actually see the rifling in the clay. I'm going to have to put this down here. Let's go take a look. Zoom me out so I know. I don't know how much video I got, so I'm going to make this short, but you can actually see the rifling in the clay. I don't know if you can, and I can't really see it on the screen here, but hopefully you can there. But that was the first one hit. Second one tumbled like I expected. I'm going to try again with a BB that's rounder. Not so oblong like that second one was. Get this in here. Zoom me in. Here we go. Smaller one so I can round out real easy. Oh, that's a good one. Too good, it rolls back out. Alright, here we go. Nobody downstairs? No, we're good. 1, 2. Alrighty. So it'll work. It will work. I'll check the barrel here in a second and we'll see what it looks like. See if it's clogging the barrel up or what's going on. But take the barrel real quick. Yeah. That's cool. It's very cool looking. It would work for a cheap ammunition if you're shooting at bugs and stuff, maybe. I might have to give it a try. Alright, stay tuned. Hi John, how you doing? Okay, I'm going to try some slow motion shooting at the can from about 4 feet away. What do you think's going to happen to the can? Do you think it'll take any damage? Do you think nothing's going to happen? Do you think it'll dent it? Do you think it'll stick to it? Do you think it'll splatter? Do you think it'll penetrate? What do you think? Here we go. Clay BB. Modeling clay BB. 4 feet. Here we go, into the beer can. Wow. Okay. Not only did the penetrate the empty beer can, but it damn near came out the back. You can see the seam in there. Oh, it'll let me zoom in a little bit. Quality shit, I apologize. I did not expect that. There's some beef there, a little bit of power. You could use this for shooting some little critters, I think. I'm gonna have to try this. Alright, stay tuned. I know what you're all saying. Shoot it at something solid so we can see what it does. Well, piece of plywood, let's try it. Here we go. Take a small round one. Fit it in nice. 1, 2. Alright, let's go take a look. Holy crap. I mean, that actually made a significant dent in that. Cheap ammunition for funsies? I would say it's possible for sure. Alrighty, well, that's all I got for today. That's all I got for today. Not expecting that, to tell you the truth, so I'm gonna have to do some work with this and see what exactly can be done. If there's any accuracy can be attained inside 3-4 feet to the point where you can shoot some flies with it and could potentially work. So stay tuned. Give it a try yourself if you dare. I'm gonna check out the barrel and see how dirty it is. I'll let you know. Alrighty, have a good one. Bye.